Shot here, back here today to give you guys another video, and this time we're going to be doing this on the Chris Paul and the Kyle Lowry situation that is at hand. There's 2 point guards that's going to be in free agency, and pretty much we want to know, are they going to the San Antonio Spurs? There's been a lot of reports that Chris Paul has been interested in going to the San Antonio Spurs, possibly getting there through a sign and trade, possibly getting there through signing if Paul Gasol leaves from his player option. I have a guest here today, which is going to be from Realest, but you're going to hear from him in a moment as I break down the clips. So basically, what I want to talk about is just basically Chris Paul and Kyle Lowry and their chances basically going to the San Antonio Spurs, and also Noel in his max contract. So we're going to get into the video, but soon, first things first, I have an announcement which I said previously in my old video that I'm thinking about starting a game channel. Now, if you guys think I should start a game channel, you can leave a comment below or like it, and what's the idea of starting a game channel, because I be doing live streams on Twitch, and pretty much I want to show you guys some of the footage that I've been doing. So pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna get straight into the video. Please like and subscribe if you like the video, or you like the video so far. Again, it's just beginning, but here we go, and I got some clips for y'all, so let's go. Pretty much with Chris Paul and Kyle Lowry, interestingly enough, that I'm going to the San Antonio Spurs. Kyle Lowry not interested in staying with the Eastern team, more primarily going to the West team under Mark Stein due to his report. He wouldn't welcome back the Raptors and resign, but how things looking and them just getting beat by the Cavaliers this season, it does seem likely that Kyle Lowry will move to the Western Conference and pick a team like the San Antonio Spurs, who has a proven track record, made it to the conference finals this year, have young players, have stars that they can basically rely on, such as Kawhi Leonard, such as LaMarcus Aldridge. Not saying or not throwing a shot to DeMar DeRozan, but pretty much Kyle Lowry feels like going to the West will help his chances more than staying with the Raptors. Again, as I said, didn't single out anything that he may return to the Raptors. It's just indication that saying that Kyle Lowry will be possibly going to the San Antonio Spurs. And so is Chris Paul. They said it is interest between the two teams. Again, another report by Mark Stein saying that Chris Paul is morally interested in just going to the San Antonio Spurs. Now, he's on his final year of his contract. We all know this, that Chris Paul just cannot get out of that first round, cannot get to the conference finals whatsoever. And it's just been hard when you have one of your other star players who keeps on going down with injury, including him with his shoulder problems. But this year it wasn't even him, it was more Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin kept on going down with knee problems or leg problems, and it hurts so much that Chris Paul basically carried the team on his back, and going into the game 7 just didn't have enough, or just didn't have enough players surrounding him to basically get anywhere. So I understand the frustration, and it does seem with Blake Griffin and Chris Paul contract possibly just on his final year, it's possible that the Clippers may break up, being left out of the big three, or considerable big three, be DeAndre Jordan, and just having Chris Paul going to the San Antonio Spurs. I would really like this idea of Chris Paul going to the San Antonio Spurs. I think he'll play great in any system, anything that has him basically being the primary ball handler, bringing the ball up the court, even if him just passing the ball and letting the ball just move around in rotation. I think it will work perfectly. I think it will fit the play style, I guess, of how he does. But you gotta remember, he's been ball dominant for most of his NBA career, going back to the Hornets when he was playing for the New Orleans Hornets, and then going straight to the Clippers, basically having a role man. So if he goes to the San Antonio Spurs, it could help LaMarcus Aldridge in his pick and pop game, where they wasn't really going to that much. They wasn't really going to it through the post. They was mostly relying on ball movement and Kawhi Leonard basically isoing. So just gotta see what's gonna happen between the two players that's possibly going to San Antonio, Kyle Lowry and Chris Paul, and we just gotta see the results. Now, as I said, with the audio, pretty much Realest couldn't be here for this part, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna include it into the next clip. Make sure you guys tune into his Twitter, his Twitch, and also his YouTube channel. If you like and subscribe, if you like the content from his thing, I'm gonna post the link in the description below, so that way you guys can, you know, still catch up to him and whatever. So I'm gonna leave it off to the section that I recorded. Again, as I said, the previous audio was messed up. I'm gonna see if I can fix it, and I'm gonna go to the next clip.
Who has a better choice?
Yeah.
A better chance, I would say CP3. I feel like just the respect factor around CP3, around the league, and probably within the Spurs organization, they probably see Chris Paul as a better as a competitor, and I feel like they would take him. That they see Chris Paul with Chris Paul's a top 5 leader in the NBA. Without a question. I don't know if I could call Kyle Lowry a top 20 leader in the NBA. So I would just see Chris Paul. He's a bigger name, more marketable. Would draw more fans, and I think it would give him a better chance to win.
We got Noel pretty much basically going to a team for the max contract or possible max contract. Pretty much with teams interested in giving him the max contract. Which team do you think Realest is going to offer that max contract to Noel, down that he has pretty much has the potential, he's only 23 years old, to basically get the max contract and basically play on the team that really needs his assistance? So do you have anything?
First of all, I'm gonna have to go and say, I'm just gonna say right now, I don't think he deserves a max contract. He's just been a little too injury prone for my liking, so I couldn't put that money on him. To me, he's just a shot blocker, and the best shot blocker in the league that gets paid like that is, you know, Whiteside, DeAndre Jordan. And he's not nowhere near as skilled as them on offense. And I mean, DeAndre is not even that skilled on offense, so that just tells you alone. But I mean, I guess those guys. But he's athletic though, so that's what's gonna get him paid. He's athletic, he's super athletic. But teams I could see giving him the max, taking a chance. I mean, the Bulls could use him, but they can't give him the max, not unless like Wade were to leave, and they'd probably have to get rid of Robin Lopez as well, and he's super overpaid. So once again, the Celtics could use him and stick Horford at the 4, but I think the Celtics will go in a different direction and try to bring in more star power from the 2 or the 3. Take a chance on him though. I can't really see it though, even just because they just gave Batum a good contract, Cody Zeller a good contract, so I don't know if they'll have the cap there to afford him. I mean, maybe the Kings pay him if he wants to go to the Kings and waste his career. What about the Denver Nuggets? Yeah, let Jokic be more of the, you know, the 4, that the offensive guy, and then Noel be the paint protector. Hold down the paint. I mean, I think they're losing Plumlee, who is getting a lot of minutes for him this year. Hibbert's most likely going to be gone.
Still got Fareed.
They're trying to trade him. They're losing Gallinari, so they'll have that cap. Yeah. So I could see the Denver Nuggets maybe taking a try. Maybe Houston Rockets if they lose Capella.
Okay, so final take. Do you feel that Noel will end up having a good career? Has his career spans on pretty much going into the NBA, going into this offseason and possibly offered the max contract, do you feel that Noel will have a good, balanceful career that could possibly lead him to an all-star, or just basically being that great role player based off his skills alone? I'm going to give this question to you, Realest, to start it off first. So let me know what you think. Regardless of the team.
Well, he has to stay healthy. He has to stay healthy. That's number one. When he's healthy, he's getting 30 minutes a game. And he's putting up, on average, around 10 and 8 with 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. He's got to get his blocks up, and I feel like he's got to become more of a productive offensive player. He'll never be like a Hall of Famer. He could be a good role player on a championship team if he gets to the right team and on a contender, because winning a championship in the NBA is going to be pretty tough with LeBron and Golden State hanging around. But yeah, all-star, probably never.
Alright guys, so pretty much that's going to be the end of the video. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to These Are Called Journalism. As I said before, leave a like and subscribe if you like the content from this channel. There's going to be more videos coming out. The NBA Finals is here today, and I can't wait for it. I'm going to have a Finals preview or review. I'm going to have a live show coming up today, and also a review by tonight. So make sure you guys tune into the next video. Realest descriptions in below. This is Young Shot. I'm out. Peace and enjoy your day. Okay guys, so pretty much if you guys want to tune in to my Twitch channel, the link is going to be right there. You can see it as it pops up. I'm going to leave the link in the description below. Also, the new Mixer/Beam account is now going to be in the description. Right on top of the video, it has it pulls out right there. You can get the link in the description below as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm out.